Yeah, in a joint workshop that was organized by the Government of Andhra Pradesh and Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, Government of India, and Indian Cellular and Electronics Association, ICEA, the Government of Andhra Pradesh had announced a draft policy for the electronic component manufacturing policy 4.0. This, as you know, is to drive investments into the state of Andhra Pradesh, the state which was badly affected by the misgovernance of the previous Jagan Reddy's rule. Now the NDA government in Andhra Pradesh under the Chief Ministership of Mr. Chandrababu Naidu is bringing back, is trying to bring back the brand image of AP as a most favorable investment destination. So as part of this drive and as part of the government's effort to rebuild brand AP, we have released a draft policy to bring in investments in the sector of electronic components manufacturing, which is a very key sector which has a lot of potential to drive the economic growth of the state of Andhra Pradesh. So in this draft policy, there is also a discussion that happened, which says through which almost 50% of the capital investment will be provided, will be supported by the government. So these kind of issues were also discussed, and companies like Dixon and Neolink have immediately committed to bring in their investment into the state by generating employment to the tune of 10,000, 5,000 each by each company. So these kind of initiatives by the government are receiving huge response from investors. Not only bringing out good policies, the government is also developing the required infrastructure, whether it be providing quality 24/7 power or enhancing the road connectivity across the state, and also skilling the required manpower. The government is also hugely focusing on skill development, because all these companies which are bringing in investment and which are interested to set up their industries, they require skilled manpower. So Chandrababu Naidu ji is putting a lot of focus on skill development. Even the HRD Minister, Shri Nara Lokesh, is also putting his keen interest in skill development. And it is our promise, it is our election promise, it is there in our manifesto, that during these 5 years of our rule, we are committed to create 20 lakh new jobs for the unemployed youth. So as part of our efforts to fulfill our election promise to create 20 lakh jobs, we are bringing out these kind of policies, and the electronic component manufacturing policy 4.0 is also one step towards delivering our promise of creating jobs, and this had received huge response. In addition to the efforts of the Union Government under the Make in India campaign by the Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi, the state government also is putting in its best efforts to attract investments. And today, across the globe, in the global scenario also, India had become the most favorable destination now for manufacturing sector. Previously, it used to be China, but now slowly we are surpassing China because of the favorable conditions here. And very soon, we are very confident that by the year 2047, the Vision 2047 document, which is being, promoted both by Mr. Modi and Mr. Naidu, India will become the #1 destination for manufacturing. And electronic component manufacturing is one of the priority sectors both for the Government of India and Government of Andhra Pradesh. And that's the reason why yesterday we have conducted a workshop with MIT and the concerned association and Government of AP, and we've brought out a draft. And the final draft will be very soon approved by the cabinet, and we are very hopeful that this will result in huge investments in the field of sector of electronic component manufacturing, and it will create many jobs for the unemployed youth in the state.
So will there be any capital subsidy or interest subvention schemes?
Yeah, there is a proposal for capital expenditure support to the tune of 50%. That has to be discussed in the cabinet. This is just a draft which was worked out. So Mr. Naidu always had been very progressive and very dynamic, in taking decisions to attract investments. Today we are talking about speed of doing business. The ease of doing business had been, is crossed now, and we are in an era of speed of doing business. So the government today is working at lightning speed, to whether it be, drafting policies, getting approvals from the cabinet, whether it be the single window clearance with that which we are giving to the potential investors. So all the three parties, both TDP, BJP and Janasena are working closely, together, and also the Government of India is extending its complete support. So that's the reason why a lot of companies are looking towards AP now. So the final policy, after it gets approved in the cabinet, will have a lot of, whether it be incentives or subsidies, it will have a lot of attractive components, which I'm sure will attract many other companies, not only Dixon and Neolink, which had already committed its investment, but many more companies will surely follow into the state of Andhra Pradesh.